Hey guys, so I'm really happy that I'm finally able to sit down and film this video. It is highly requested, probably my most requested video. I mentioned in one of my Pandora cleaning videos that I had a horrible experience with trying to DIY my cleaning with my bracelet at home. So there was a period of time where I had put my bracelet away and it got tarnished, so I was just not wearing it and it was not stored properly, so it had turned into like a yellowy tarnished color. And I was online just doing research trying to see what I could do to clean it up, and I came across this method where you take hot water and foil, and I think it's like salt or baking soda or something. I don't remember what it was at this point, but that was supposed to help with the tarnish coming off of the bracelet, and it absolutely did help. In fact, it took the tarnishing off of, or not tarnishing, but like, you know how Pandora has oxidation details in, I'm trying to grab something. So you can see like around the flower, there's oxidation detail inside the petals and then like in between everything, and it makes everything pop. And basically the foil and hot water method really took everything off, so the oxidation was gone and my charms looked absolutely terrible. So then I had to like try to figure out how I was going to get the oxidation back without ruining my charms or like doing any further damage. Here is some footage of the charm I'm going to do the oxidation process on. So it's obviously the one on the left, and the one on the right is a charm that is exactly the same. But as you can see, it doesn't even look like the same charm really, because it doesn't have the oxidation detail. So I could not bring myself to clean or do this to one of the charms that I already had. So I was online and I was waiting and looking for a charm that was already over cleaned so I could show you this process. So that's why it took me a while to film this, but it's finally getting done. So here is a list of the supplies you're going to need. Feel free to screenshot this. You're going to need a boiled egg, a spoon to scoop the egg out of the boiling hot water, and you're also going to need an airtight container or jar, whatever you have, and obviously your charm. Alright, step 1 is to boil your egg, and once you've done that, immediately scoop out the egg from the boiling hot water very carefully and put it into your container that is airtight. You're going to immediately start smashing the egg. It doesn't have to be perfect, just smash it as best you can. It doesn't have to be in little pieces or anything, just make sure that you kind of get all of the yellow out. You're going to put the right charm in the container. I almost dropped the wrong one in there. And shut it as fast as you possibly can. Make sure that the lid or whatever you're using is really tight, and you're gonna just leave the charm in there for a couple of hours. So I filmed this while I was getting ready for church. I'm gonna go ahead and go to church, and then we'll come back and show you the result. Okay, so the process has started. I'm checking in on this charm 15 minutes after I put it in here, and as you can see, the charm is turning dark, which is what we want. Obviously, you can't just target areas when you put the whole charm in there, so the whole thing is going to start turning into a very dark color, and that's because of the gases that are being released from the hot egg, and it's causing a chemical reaction with the silver, and it is tarnishing it very quickly. Alright, I'm back from church. I had lunch, so I'm checking on the charm, and it appears to be very dark. The egg has cooled off, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the charm from the container, take it to the sink, and rinse it off. this is what the charm looks like after it's been sitting in the closed container with the egg. As you can see, the whole thing is black, which is obviously not what we want. So what you're gonna do now, after you get your charm out, is you're going to clean it, and you can go to my channel and like do the toothpaste method or whatever you want to do. If you just have a polishing cloth, then like I'll try it right here. As you can see, I use my cloths. So I'm just gonna do like a little piece here on the head, and you'll see that the tarnish will start coming off. If you don't have this cloth, like I said, go to my channel and watch the cleaning video with the toothpaste, and it should come off that way. So because the toothpaste method is a little faster, I'm gonna go and do that, and then just to add the shine back into the charm, I'll polish it off. So I will be right back. I'm back from doing the toothpaste method on this charm, and I really didn't take my time doing it and didn't really try to, like, you know, do the detail work because I have the cloth. But obviously take your time, and if you don't have the cloth, then get the tarnish off with the toothpaste. A pro tip for this is to just use your fingers instead of the toothbrush, because you can just like use your finger to work the toothpaste where you want it, and your finger kind of helps rub off the tarnish where we don't want the tarnish to be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish everything off with my polishing cloth and start to, I don't know, I guess kind of detail the charm. If you're not comfortable with doing this on your own, take your charm to the jeweler and have them do it for you. You don't have to do this method. If you can find the time to do that, then obviously it's always better to take everything to a professional. This is just a way that I found that worked for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I mean, I'm sure that it's not the best method out there or whatever, but it worked. Okay, now you can see that there is oxidation back on the charm. The inside is dark again, the way it's supposed to be. So here are the shots of the charms. With oxidation. And over time you can kind of see how this one that I just did is kind of like a shiny tarnish. Over time it will dull out and darken itself and look more normal, but at least you have the tarnish back on there and your charms don't look horrible. And yes, this method saved one of my bracelets and some of my charms. So just wanted to share it with everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or anything, then please leave them down below. I do check my comment section often, so I will reply in a timely manner or as soon as I possibly can. All right guys, bye. I hope this helps.